me, baby. I just can't stand still. I was born to wander, and I probably always will. Better love me now. You know I won't be here long. Out yonder is calling, and I gotta be moving on. Guess I was born with a restless soul. Honey, I'd like to stay with you, but you know I gotta go. I'll see you next time I come back around. 'Cause baby, you know I'm a wandering man. Don't know where I'm headed, but I ain't lost my way. Ain't worried about tomorrow, busy living for today. Don't worry about me, baby. Don't let it get you down. If the world keeps turning, honey, I'll be right back around. Guess I was born with a restless soul. Honey, I'd like to stay with you, but you know I gotta go. I'll see you next time I come back around. 'Cause baby, you know I'm a wandering man. Guess I was born with a restless soul. Honey, I'd like to stay with you, but you know I gotta go. I'll see you next time I come back around. 'Cause baby, you know I'm a wandering man. 'Cause baby, you know I'm a wandering man. 'Cause baby, you know I'm a wandering man. Yes, I am.
Because I'm not. All right, folks, welcome to the Simmons Says Show in Studio 605, and I am Jeff Simmons. He is Don Simmons. We are a father and son Thursday. My apologies, Dad. Got you out of bed a little bit earlier this week.
I thought today was Friday.
I think there's a lot
Good
of
thing
people.
I showed up.
I think there's a lot of people that are hoping today's kind of Friday for them. And I hope there are people. Hey, listen, if your business is out there and they're going to be closed on Friday and give you the day off, I hope that you enjoy it and
Is
have a good time.
Thursday the new Friday?
It's Thursday, the new Friday. Nah, I mean, if I don't know, Chris Sullins, tell me. Let me know. Is Thursday the new Friday? That'd be amazing. Again, this is the Father and Son Show here on the Simmons Says Show, which is presented by Mud Bum's Family Sports Grill. Where, guess what, man? They're going to be having bigger crowds this week.
Absolutely.
Because Mexico and the United States both won their World Cup matches. And I was told, Little Bird told me, that Sunday, traditionally Mud Bums closes a little early on Sunday.
That's true.
They are going to open up and be open for Mexico's next matchup, which I think is against England.
That's a smart business move, Brett.
That is a smart business move. Brett Miguel made that business call, I think, on Tuesday night when Mexico took the 2-0 lead. They said, yeah, we're going to open up on Sunday night.
Judging by the crowds I've seen over there,
Yeah.
I think it's a really bold and strategic move.
I think that it's going to be a good thing for them. But again, too, that is 507-2867. That is 507-BUMS. Here in about 20 minutes, they'll open up. You can get those lunch specials from 11 to 2.
Ooh, and tonight's wing night.
And tonight is wing night. So, folks, just go over there at Mud Bums. You have all kinds of things that you can try today for lunch, or, like you said, wing night tonight, wing specials. Tonight. And, again, too,
bring it on.
Mud Bums will be open on Sunday night for Mexico's matchup. And then Monday, United States, man.
Yeah.
They're still
Belgium.
in round of 16 and against Belgium. Yeah. Now I know that our guy that got the red card. That sounds like he's not going to be able to play against Belgium. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name.
Me either.
Yeah, but I'm a little upset about that. Did you see this? Did you see what happened on this?
Did not see the red card. I only watched the last 20 minutes of regulation and the 10 minutes of the extra time.
Well, I think the thing that bothered me the most was it seems like this was a challenge that came in, and then they like slow-mo replay it 4 or 5 different times to kind of give a vibe of, oh, here's what happened, and they red card him. And I'm just like, you freeze framed something that happened in a split second, and then you almost like you can apply intent to a guy who was going for the ball and just happened to step down on the back of somebody's ankle. Now, when you
that looked pretty bad when I saw it on the replay
when you
morning.
freeze frame it and you're like, oh, if someone purposely did that, you're like, yeah. But I'm like, let's
it's not like he was looking at his ankle; he was looking up.
Yeah, it's not like he ran up on the guy and just said, "Gotcha." Like he was going up, comes down, and then I'm like, that's man. If all we're gonna do with a replay anymore is judge something on a frame by frame basis, then I was like, a lot of different things are gonna look pretty bad. So, I don't know. And of course, he was the guy who scored to put them up 1-0. Of course, and then even the United States playing down 10v11, put the goal in.
The thing that was amazing about me, what little I watched of the game, is how much we controlled the ball with one less player.
Yeah.
It seemed like we were always in attack mode the whole time with less players.
We could just do that, man.
That was amazing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I do know that, they kind of made they made some very strategic subs there at the end to make sure that they were going to be able to do some things there. But again, now you start really thinking about it. Could they win? When you're in the Sweet 16 at this point, why not?
That's right. Why not us?
Why not us? Why not U.S.?
Another miracle.
At home, too.
That'd be great.
Oh, man.
That'd be awesome.
Would be a fantastic.
Plus, I bet that Brett is rooting for them to make it all the way.
Oh, I already talked to him.
The crowds are great.
Brett McGill have said it. They love nothing more than it to be U.S.-Mexico in the finals.
That'd be awesome.
Good gracious. Could you imagine the absolute party that would be over at Mud Bums out there?
I can't imagine that.
I think everybody have a good time. Hey, if you're starting your show, if you're starting your day today with the Father and Son Thursday with the Simmons Says Show, hit that share button. Let everybody know that you were watching this morning, Dad.
And pretend it's Friday.
That's right. I really do hope that everybody's gonna have a good time and get their weekend started early on that.
We need to.
I'll be here. We got Judge Ryan J. Moore coming in tomorrow, so we're gonna still be doing.
That'll be a good show.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. In fact, his availability is always a little bit of a time crunch as you would expect for a judge. And he messaged
Judge, a retired guy. Who am I going to move around?
I was like, who's Judge? Now that was.
I'm a little upset it was me, but I understand.
It was funny when I messaged you and said we're going to be doing it on Thursday, and you're like, why? I was like, well, because Judge Moore really can only be there on Fridays. And he's like, oh, I see. I get pushed for the judge. I was like.
I think I said for a mere judge.
Yeah. I never even answered the text because I was like, I think the silence answers this. You can also get into the comment section. Let us know that you're watching the Simmons Says Show. I know that there's a lot of fans out there that love the Father and Son Show, but man,
I hope so. But listen, people,
go ahead. Yeah,
we need you to like and we need you to share.
Yeah,
because we're competitive. There's a lot of these new podcast hosts on there.
Yep.
And they're feeling kind of feeling their oats a little bit about their followers and their watchers.
Yeah.
We need more watchers. We're talking to you people.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, we could still judge it against like all our numbers from all time on it. We got a pretty big significant lead on Back It Up Terry right now.
Well, I wanted to tell you this though.
Yeah.
Does it count? Like I watched that Back It Up Terry 1,500 times. Do each one of the times I watch that count?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're goosing his numbers, man?
Yeah, that's what I say.
That's
a mistake on my part.
Yeah, come on. could be over there goosing his numbers.
It was a pretty good show.
It was a really good show. It's funny.
Chris and Chris. I mean, might want to rename that show.
Yeah, I don't think Sullen's going to be
No,
on there.
he said that was his last show.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
I
I've
think
heard that before.
Chris Terry just needs somebody to get him started.
Yeah, yep. I think once he gets started, he's ready to roll on that.
That's what he should do. Just bring in you or Connor or just anybody for 5 minutes. Get him started. And then you can just exit the studio, and he'll be fine.
I'm not. I was catching strays the whole show.
I know you were.
I was sitting there watching it, and I was like, "Wait, what? Hey,
and you're still wearing shorts. What's going on here?"
Well, I will say that I did change the wardrobe up for the father and son show because I got off my laundry schedule.
Well, today's not Friday either.
Well, it's not just that. I got off my laundry schedule last week. I did my laundry on Wednesday instead of usually I do it on Sunday. So anything that I wore through the week, I get cleaned on Sunday. So it's to go. I'd already done it on Wednesday. So now I'm like last Thursday to now.
Creature of habit, I see.
Very much so. I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess I could have pulled the old tie dye out of the bottom of the hamper and wore it, but I was like, nah, it's been 100 degrees all week. No. You know, let's not wear anything that.
Nice decision. I like this decision.
Nice decision might be. That might be saying a little bit.
I left the house without wearing orange.
Oh,
yeah. I got a little bit of accent orange.
Boy.
That's about it. But Emily said, "Are you sure that's what you want to wear today?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, I guess."
Well, Emily, just so you know, he's going to have to go get new orange because the Adidas thing kicked off today.
Well, I'm still waiting for all that Nike to go on sale.
Get the old school stuff.
Yeah, just go ahead and buy all the cheap stuff and order Adidas next year or the year after. Yeah, you know that's true because you always make fun of me for wearing the Adidas from like 15 years ago.
Hey man, whatever fits. I've gotten that as I've gotten older. I've realized that nothing brand wise matters nearly as much as the comfort of the fit.
Orange is orange.
Yeah, it'll figure
gray,
itself out. Yeah.
Or black, or white.
Yeah, there were some people who were giving you a hard time saying that you were wearing a little bit of Texas orange last week on the show. I don't know if that was that or if that was the filter.
No, I think that Brett said that was the color of my face on the show last week. When we had supper that Friday night, he was asking me if I'd checked my blood pressure lately.
I had taken that screenshot of it, and I was like, man, Dad's pretty red right now. I think you're the proper shade. Of red right now.
Well, they changed the lighting in here.
Oh, okay. So
there is a lot of orange in this room, so it does reflect. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
There's orange anyway. Even the wires running through here are orange.
Well, Emily Simmons in the comment section says, "Good morning" with some mo money talking about it. And Connor Witten did say, "If you want more strays, I started taking notes. After the first Father and Son Friday, Chris Terry will have plenty of information for a complete roast of Jeff Simmons." Oh. I don't know. I don't think I've
Leave me out of it, Chris.
How far have I got? I think I have to get to 20 years before we do a roast of Jeff Simmons. 20 years of coverage, and then maybe we could do the roast. I don't think I've earned it yet.
I think you're ready now.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, yeah, you're ready now.
I don't know. I just don't feel like I've earned it.
You want me to start?
Jay Walker. Can we do Jay Walker first? We can do a roast of Jay Walker.
Well, he probably deserves it first. I would say that, yeah.
The Jay Walker Memorial Roast.
Jay, the guest of honor.
Yes. Yeah. Well, again, too, this is the Father and Son show on Simmons Says, which means gotta get coached up, Dad. I've always said the reason why we say
share button.
Yeah, hit the share button. I always say the reason why we do Father and Son Friday or Father and Son show is because Dad's always been there for me. He's been my life coach. He's been the guy that gives me a lot of advice. He's always there to correct me, but also build me up. We talked about that a little bit with Preston Smith this week. So, Dad, what did we get right? What did we get wrong this week so far?
Oh, another great week. Yep. Another great week. But I tell you what, when you had Sawyer on it on Monday, all I could think about, you said that you went out to his farm and took a tour.
Yeah.
I was trying to imagine Jeff Simmons on the farm. Can you give us a little bit of a taste of what that was like? I mean, how
Same
big
outfits.
is that? Yeah?
Yeah.
You wore the tennis shoes, no socks, shorts.
Yeah. There's just socks.
Cut off hoodie.
Yep, exactly. out there walking through the dairy farm.
Did you pet any animals?
No, not at all. Sawyer was basically getting attacked while I was trying to take a picture of him with one of the cows. Like it was just nudging him, and you could tell he was kind of like, "Hey, eat back up." And they were like, "Oh yeah," and I'm like, "Well, cool."
Yeah, that's cool.
Nice,
well, I don't watch on Facebook.
I'm like, nah, I'm good.
I was going to ask, did you say, "Hey, can I ride that?"
No, I absolutely did.
Did he have any horses?
No, I
chickens?
Not that I saw. No, it's a true dairy farm.
Oh, okay. It's all dairy, no beef.
It's dairy cows, and I think there are some beef cows on. I mean, they're cows. They have.
Did you ask him what kind of dairy cows they were?
I was asking if he had 2% or anything like that.
Oh no, I'm talking about were they jerseys or okay.
I don't know. You have to know that information to ask that information.
Well, I'm surprised that you didn't do some research before you went out there.
Well, we were when I went out there, we were more just talking about his June chairman thing.
Yeah.
So I wasn't
Dairy
really
month.
about In fact, we kind of just got into it just by just talking for longer and walking around about some of the stuff that he did around there, because really what we were out there to try to push was he was the June Dairy Month chairman, and how that happened, how that came apart, and then what he actually did on the farm day to day. To me, ended up becoming the more interesting story as I talked to him, because I realized, man, I was like, this kid's doing something that, I wouldn't think a lot of now 12-year-olds are out there doing a lot. And of course, he's, 100 years that farm's been there. He's third generation showman. When it comes, I was like, this is, to me, is the bigger story aspect of it. Him being June Dairy Month chairman was great, and
got to meet the governor.
Kid did a tremendous job.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, but
I was trying to imagine you at that age and what you'd have been like on the radio.
What do you think?
Me even at that age.
You say that, but 3 years later, I was on the radio. I was on the radio at 15.
Yeah, you were.
And actually was hosting a sports show by
right.
16. So yeah.
Did you ever listen to that tape?
I've never had a cassette. I've never had a cassette player that could go back and listen to it.
Somebody in this town's got a cassette player that they can let Jeff listen to his first show on.
Oh man, yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy to think about all those back.
You should get all the guys back together.
Yeah.
You and Jameson. Jameson's back in town.
Yeah.
John.
Call John.
Yeah.
We had some good times over there, man. It was crazy to think now that as I do this, people are like, "How did you get into it?" I'm like, "I don't know. I just kind of fell backwards into it." And then everybody points out, I'm like, "No, you really didn't. You were doing it at 16.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like you were already kind of building your path towards it." Yeah. There's a lot of people that would have said that I missed out on an opportunity when I went to UT that I should just have majored in journalism and electronic media. In fact, I think Jameson has a minor in that.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah, I think when he went and got a pharmacy degree, but I think his minor is in gym. Journalism and electronic media.
And Obarski.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. It's funny. I had two
Chris Obarski, for those that don't know, Jeff was roommates with Chris, I guess, at UT. And he was the drum major of the Pride of the Southline Band.
Yes, he was. And he's
now is a sports reporter for...
I don't know where he's at now. He's bounced around.
Last time I heard he was in Charlotte.
He went to Fargo. He went down to Florida at one point. I think he was around Jacksonville at one point. And then, Charlotte. He's been around, man. He's doing a great job. From everything I've seen the last time. I mean, he didn't get into Tennessee very much. So, I mean, obviously he's a busy man.
Yeah,
and then every time we're thinking about, oh man, we should all go together. And Ross Marlowe, we were talking to him too. Like, oh, we should all go to a football game. And I'm sitting there like, dude, Obarski's covering football games.
Yeah.
And traditionally on Friday nights, I'm usually covering football games too. So it's not really that easy for either of us to go and be like, oh, we'll just go spend a weekend in Knoxville, and
y'all should still try it.
Sometime. One of these days we'll try to do that. Kimberly Paul Felton says we got to put that on a CD. Is what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to get somebody.
Well, you got to have a cassette player to get it onto a CD.
The next
you got to play it first.
Here's my next time. I'm like, where am I? I don't think I have a CD player.
I think I've got one of those, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. I wonder if it'll still play on a PS2. I have a PS2. Not a PS3, 4, or 5. I have a PS2 out there. Don Lowry Wanamaker in the comment section says, the red of Donnie Simmons' face at the Sugar Bowl is unlike anything I've seen in 39 years of nursing.
That was stroke level.
Yeah.
Stroke level.
Do we have any of that sugar stuff? Sugar Bowl? Any
the 91 Sugar Bowl? Well, we've got the ticket sitting over there.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it right now. Yeah, that's what some people don't realize. I might take a picture of it and put it on the show page or in the comment section after the show. Is take the picture of all the stuff that's behind the camera right now that we still haven't put up for the studio. You were looking at it yesterday and you've actually moved this.
I did.
And you were going to put up a big framed photo out there. Have you worked on that anymore?
No, I haven't worked on that, but I am going to do that.
Yeah, I know you are. I can tell.
Up there.
You were eyeballing it yesterday, and you were asked me, and the answer was the same as always. I'm like, hey, man, if you like it, go do it.
That's one thing we've got on Chris.
Yep.
Our studio is better.
Yeah. Oh, man, come on now. You can't be throwing Studio 605 under the bus like that.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh,
our set.
Our set is better.
Our set is better.
Our set is a lot better, yeah. We put a lot of time into it.
Yeah, sure did.
And did a good job with it, too. Of course, we're also showing off my American's Dream Stop, my Sonic, which, again, Sonic.
You're pushing for that sponsorship.
I need that sponsorship. Yeah. I'll tell you what, Sonic. Here would be a great sponsorship.
Let's just skip them and go to Diet Coke.
Go straight to Diet Coke.
Straight to Diet Coke.
It was funny. I went out last night and I bought a bunch of Powerades. I was after Sullins was like, hey, hydration says that you need Powerades. Well, I got a bunch of them. Then I got up this morning, looked at the Powerades, and I was like, I'm gonna go get a Diet Coke. Also, I will drink the Powerades over the weekend.
My system won't accept that Powerade.
No, I was like, no, that Powerade's not going to get me started this morning at all. Yeah, and I apologize, too. I do think that we got off to maybe a couple minutes late on the start today. That was my fault. But why we were a couple minutes late was I was wrapping up a story on Andy Jones, the wrestling coach that is
good
back
interview
in Warren
last
County.
night.
And I was taking all the notes that I had from last night's interview on the Warren County Sports Authority here at Studio 605 and wrote that into a story that you can actually check out on the Warren County Way right now. And you can check it out.
I believe I will.
For free. That is something that we continue to stress on here, that it is for free out there.
That's 4 monthly installments of free.
Of zero.
That's right.
In fact, we're running a July special. You can get on the Warren County Way a subscription this month for free. And guess what? In August, September, October, November, December, it's still going to be free. Yeah, you can get 1 month, 6 months, 12 months.
Whatever you want to set up your payments on, we can do that.
Yeah, we're trying to point that out because there's still people that, Lisa Hobbs, our news editor, myself, we still get out in the community every now and then. James as well, lead contributor to the Warren County Way. We'll get out in the community every now and then. I was talking to Lisa about it yesterday, and she's like, yeah, people are like, oh, I just don't want to pay for it. I'm like, you don't have to. They've just gotten so apprehensive about, I know I'm going to click on that link and get a paywall. I'm like, not on ours.
Most of them are saying, I've already switched 5 times.
Well,
but now it doesn't cost you anything. That's right.
Yeah, switch to free. It's a great idea out there. All right, Dad. What else did you make notes of? Because Sawyer is a super impressive kid.
Yeah, super impressive kid. I can't imagine meeting the governor at that age.
No.
I mean, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
He was a good kid.
Yeah.
Then Tuesday you had Preston on, and that's always near and dear to my heart because I coached Preston as a 9-year-old.
Yep.
And he's basically the same person he was back then.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, he was the most energetic person on our team. He played center field, batted leadoff, and the kid had no fear. Yep. That's the thing I always remember about Preston is that, I mean, whatever you ask him to do, it was, never a yes or no answer. He just did it.
Yeah.
I mean, he almost felt like, run through that block wall. He'd be, boom.
No, there was never a why. No. Why was not in his vocabulary. No.
And there was never a, can I do that or not? There's never any doubt in his mind.
He's going to try.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I mean, for him, he's like, I can do whatever. So, if you tell me to do something, I'm just going to do it because I believe I can do it.
Yeah.
No, he was just that kind of kid even back then. So seeing him now doesn't surprise me at all.
Oh no, he brings that same energy to everything he does. And we wrote a story after he came on about the powerhouse training with Coach P that he does. And I'm telling you, the testimonials that guy gets out in the community is unreal. Anybody that's been over there will tell you that how much their kids have improved, how much their confidence has improved. And I think that's, to me, even as much as the skill set, the kids that go over there and then and leave and talk about how confident they got because of all the work that they put in with him and the belief that he kind of instills in them is just tremendous. And I'm we've had some kids that play for us that go over there and they come back and I'm like, man, that kid's gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
Like, thank you, Coach P.
Well, I like what he was talking about. Comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yes.
I mean, I think most people these days, but children in particular, are never put in positions where they could fail.
Yeah.
And that's a mistake, I think. Trying to protect your kids from making mistakes, there's a time and a place for that, but there's also a time and a place where, the kid has to make it on his own. It has to learn what it takes to make it on his own. So I think that is a very appropriate way of looking at comfortable being uncomfortable, especially in sports. Well, competition. Because one of the biggest things I always stressed whenever I was coaching T-ball, Little League, whatever, in baseball, is you can't hit the ball if you don't swing the bat.
Yep.
The ball can hit you, yes, and you might get on base, or you might take a walk, but you're never going to get a hit if you don't swing the bat. And I always told all of you guys, I would rather y'all be aggressive and swing it at a bad pitch as I would you just take every pitch that comes through there.
Yeah.
See, the first pitch you look at that looks like it's hittable, you need to be swinging.
Yep. Well, even when I was writing the story, we closed it with talking about Preston's comfortable being uncomfortable, filling into those situations, learning from those situations. Because you're going to meet a moment, and you're either going to define the moment or the moment's going to define you. And like you're saying about that, if you're just going to sit there and watch, then somebody else is defining the moment.
Right.
You take a swing at it, then at least you took a chance. Now you might swing and miss. But you're going to swing and miss in life, man.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. Done it myself a few times.
I believe I have too.
And also, too, I don't know if anybody picked that up. I moved a second ago, and I'm pretty sure my shoulder popped right into the mic. I'm wondering if anybody was like, what was that? It's just just the old rotator cuff.
Oh, there you go.
You know how that is. But no, again, too.
Yeah, that's the thing to me. And that was the one thing you didn't have to teach Preston.
No.
Competing. Preston liked to compete. And I think Preston has always liked to compete.
Yep.
He's a very competitive person.
Well, he was a young kid. He was a year
behind you guys.
Behind me, and we had.
But he was a starting center fielder and a leadoff batter.
We had a pretty competitive team, and we had a lot of kids that came back off of a very good squad from the year before. And he, like you said,
he was starting over kids older than him.
Yeah, older than him. He kind of ran some people out of positions that they thought that was already in the batting order, especially.
Yeah, that's right.
And then in center field, we had some guys that was like, now granted, they moved to some positions that might have bumped up to pitcher or shortstop. So it wasn't like they were just, but hey, center field, he took it.
That's right.
And run with it, man. And of course, he's still doing
it. And you know how I am. I always built my team up the middle.
That's why I play first.
Well, actually, Jeff, if you remember,
I caught.
That's right. You play catcher. That's exactly right. Which probably is one of the most important positions on the team.
I did
in Little League.
Yeah, I did do some catching.
Yeah, you did.
Man,
because Jeff McGee had to find me a left-handed glove so that you could catch. And everybody's like, "Are you crazy?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but that's our best catcher."
That was before the days of knee sabers too.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was.
Oh man, I don't think people can imagine. Think 30 years back, folks.
Oof.
30 years back, this guy right here was a catcher, a left-handed catcher.
And a good one.
I don't know.
A good one.
Well,
oh yeah.
We did what we had to do.
That's right.
There, but no, man, it was fun.
But the other thing that Preston said is, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And people need to learn to live with that. The outcome that you get is more often than not the outcome that you deserve.
Oh, yep.
And it all depends on what you put in.
Some Don Simmons bars this morning.
Oh, no.
I like it.
That's more what I gleaned from what Preston said.
Yeah.
But it is true. Everything is what it is. Mm-hmm. And you have to accept it for what it is. The only thing that's going to make it better is what you do to make it better. And that's why I think it's really important for people to accept that.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm gonna on that note right there. I got to plug in a little bit of Tina Foster
Do
with
it.
Silver Scissors on that.
Oh, it is Thursday.
It is Thursday, and hey, when you have to make
Tina, the
cut,
Silver Sister. Oh, what? You said that one time.
Yeah, easy now. And hey, when you talk about making the cut, you gotta go see Tina Foster with Silver Scissors, and again, too,
I could use her
a sponsor of making the cut on here. And I think you just said it. I think some of the thought process of when you're having to make cuts or when you're having to make decisions in life that you said, as you said, you're gonna get out of it what you put in it. And again, too, if you go to Silver Scissors, you're going to get a good haircut. I know, because if you go in there, you're going to come out looking pretty spiffy. In fact, I need to call Tina and get there. But you can call or message her and make sure that you get the right look there. But I really appreciate. I really think that you're on to something there, Padre.
What's that?
Just with the is what it is,
I know. Colton Preston Smith.
Yeah, I got you. But no, just anything else that you got from the Preston conversation as I casually try to look up Tina's number so I can tell everybody.
Well, we're talking about Andy Jones and her visit last night on the Warren County Sports Authority. That was great. I had no idea that females could wrestle males. Mm-hmm. That just blew me away when she was in high school. Now, she said it was 103 pound class that she was wrestling at. But I can't imagine her being in high school wrestling against boys and being successful and getting all the way. You said she qualified for state, I believe.
State tournament.
That's really incredible when you think about it.
She made the cut.
Yeah, she made the cut.
Tina Foster, 212-6071. Call, leave a message. She'll get back to you. Always a busy lady, but she'll always take time for you at Silver Scissors on South Chantry Street. Again, that is at the US Chiropractor building. She's in the basement out there. Yeah, Andy Jones again. 103.
Emily's mom's looking for somebody to cut her hair, Tina. She's been trying to call you.
We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
We got that going. Andy Jones again. Yeah, I mean, how she talking about it, I think she said that she didn't wrestle more than 10 girls her entire high school career.
I know.
So she was always wrestling guys. And then again, she also mentioned that the reason why she wrestled at 103 is because she knew that was the weight where she was always, she said it, she goes, I always knew that I was going to be at a disadvantage in some aspects at upper body strength.
Right.
But if I cut weight to get to 103, I'll mitigate a little bit that every single time she went down. I mean, she's absolutely
she was talking about it strategically too.
Yeah, you could tell.
She put a lot of thought into that.
A ton of thought into it. And you go back.
I'm sure her coaches helped her with that.
Oh yeah, Coach Steve Fulham that she mentioned on there multiple times, and it's funny. I've heard stories about Andy for years from Matt Turner. You know, Coach Turner, he wrestled with her. I think they graduated together. He would always talk about Andy and how impressive that she was and the things that she did and added to the team. I mean, she qualified for state. And I think a lot of people just thought, oh, she qualified for state. Well, we have girls that have been qualifying for state the last few years pretty regularly. Like, yeah, that happens. I'm like, no. She qualified for state
the boys
in
division.
the only division that was available, which was boys and girls. I mean, it was just wrestling, and if you wanted to qualify for state, you had to beat the whoever was in that weight class. So, and again, too, I think that she's going to bring in a new feel for everything that's going to go on.
Well, I just really hate it because on the show last night, I was watching on YouTube, and y'all cut off a little bit early on YouTube. But, even the people on Facebook missed the fact that Andy did suplex Trev onto that table and broke it in half.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for all of y'all, it just didn't get filmed. Sorry. Is Trev okay today?
He's going to be all right.
Oh, okay.
He's walking it off. He'll be all right.
Well, he survived that bull ride, so now he's had that being body slammed by Andy. I think he'll be all right.
Yeah. All right. So anything else from? I mean, that's
right. Well, that's
now.
That's the only 3 days I got to watch.
I was gonna say you don't have another one to.
Well, no. The big thing I wanted to talk about was all these new podcasts that you got going.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah. I hear there's more.
There could be. He is tight. Sullins has never been as tight-lipped on a project as he is on this one. He will not say anything about it at all. He just says it's going to be the biggest one. He said we're going to be number 2.
Wow.
He's like, there's no chance. He said, when it happens, it'll be the biggest one.
I got a feeling from watching y'all show, it's going to be a food critic, maybe.
I have legitimately no.
You're going to bring in people to eat all these restaurants.
This is where you do this, and it drives me crazy is when you start trying to ask me more questions about something that I've been very upfront with. I have no idea about. And
I'm just a curious person by nature.
Yeah, and you come in with like, okay, I'm going to ask it. I'm like, it's the same. I have no idea. I've legitimately Sullins has been as tight-lipped about this. He's teased it about 2 times. And even last night, I asked him after the show, I was like, so what, you're not going to come off on any information? He goes, no, nothing. He goes, this will not come out until we pull it off.
I have a theory.
Go ahead.
With all this talk lately about you dating, I think it's going to be like The Bachelor. It's going to be The Bachelor, Jeff Simmons of Warren County, and it's going to be a show.
It's not.
And there's going to be you interviewing ladies to see who's going to be the Bachelorette.
So just as I start dating, you want me to go and make a show to find other people to date?
Well, it'd be a good show. You can keep dating the person that you're dating. You just interview others.
Y'all are some of the. I'm telling you, man.
It's what the people of Warren County want to see. Either that or.
You and John might be the worst advice givers when it comes to dating ever. I'll tell you the story about.
Well, I would tell you never to listen to me about that.
I was legitimately last week. We told the story about the Father's Day fiasco that happened on the date, and he asked a little bit about her, and he goes, "Nah, just get rid of her." Immediately, I was like, "What are you talking?" And now you're like, "Hey, I know you're dating, but let's just put an entire show on about your dating lifestyle." I'm like,
but this is what the people in Warren County want to know. They want to know what kind of woman it is that you want.
I don't think Warren County wants that.
Oh, I think so.
I've not heard of anybody that wants this.
Well,
you do.
No, everybody that comes up to me, that's the first question I ask. Is Jeff dating anybody? And I'm like, I don't know.
I don't think that's what the first question is.
Yes, the first question.
Not a chance.
Pertaining to you.
Yeah, so anyways, Franklin Fisher goes back to it, said he saw Andy make guys cry. Sharon Roberts Kelly says Andy is a tough girl, and she also said Jeff just confirmed he is dating. I went on a date. Yes, this is.
But dating that kind of implies multiple.
Next question.
No comment.
Nope.
No, come on. No,
well, I mean, also dating could imply that you're dating, as in you're going out on dates with multiple people at the same time. So no,
it could imply that.
It could imply that. I'm not saying it does or it doesn't. All I'm saying right now is y'all are just trying to. In some ways, y'all are doing a great job of trying to sabotage anything that I'm even trying to. So it's.
If this girl.
This is also why I've always said I don't want to bring up some stuff on my show.
Oh, so you'd rather talk about your white legs?
100%. Yeah.
And how did Chris get you drug into all of that on his podcast the other night?
I think he started. I think he had a topic that he wanted to hit on, the bollards. And after about 35, 40 minutes,
everybody was catching strays.
He had beaten the dead horse. He knew that it was over, but he was still trying to make that hour mark. So he just started firing off.
I know. It was like, who's in the studio? I know something on everybody here.
Yeah, I was still in the building, and I think he knew that I was there, so he just wanted to pop off, just knowing he's like, how many comments I have to make about Simmons before he'll actually come into the room?
How long did it take? What was the last straw for you?
I can't even remember. I have no clue on that one.
None?
I have no clue. He said 2 or 3 different things, so I finally was like, "Well, what's going on in here?"
I'm pretty sure it was the dating thing.
It might have been the same thing.
Yeah, when he said we got to find Simmons a woman.
Wasn't that? He said he was going to steal my woman. I'm like,
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh my, good Lord. Well, then the other podcast that you had last week was the musical podcast, which I thought was really great.
The jam session.
Yeah, and who knew that Connor's brother had all that talent?
Apparently not us.
Really surprised everybody.
The Witten family seemed to know pretty well.
Yeah.
Everybody else, it surprised myself, and I know Sullins and I talked about it a little bit. Now you brought it up. I mean, they're both, him and Easton did a great job.
Yeah,
and I've seen some videos from the Park Theater show from Saturday. I think Connor put one together that was pretty solid about with.
What's
Griff.
that on? In case anybody wanted to watch that.
Connor had to fill everybody in on the comment section. I don't know if he's actually released it yet.
Connor, I know you're listening. If you would put that in the comment section, I know everybody'd like to see it. If it's on YouTube somewhere, I'd like to watch it. That's where I watched their Saturday morning show.
Yep.
Which was really, really good.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
Yeah, they did a great job with it. And again, too, I think there's going to be some more stuff that we're going to release off of that. Just kind of gets clips. I told Connor, I was like, we should clip it and just use some of their music as our intros. I mean, not that I'm trying to get away from the Porch Jackers at all. I like the Porch Jackers.
I do like the Porch Jackers.
It's really good. It's very fitting for for the show's personalities so far.
I had to explain to your grandmother what a Porch Jacker was. How'd that go? That's a new vernacular.
Yeah.
Well, I think finally when I told her what it actually was, she finally understood.
Gotcha. Yeah. Kirby Stewart Williams says the Winton family as a whole are super talented. Connor says it has yet to be posted.
Oh,
yeah. So he's still waiting on that. So, but hey, look, I've seen it. It's really good.
Keep us up to date
on that. And Donna Mullican Wanamaker says Barry said his dad had his teams up at 8 a.m. on Saturday mornings in weather like this for practice out there. I believe that. He might be leading us into a segment too.
Lanny Wanamaker, he could be.
He could be leading us into the Cold Creek Farms softball story time.
Yeah. Is it time?
I think it is time.
Go for it.
With the Cold Creek Farms softball story time again too. We are appreciated Cold Creek Farms for their sponsorship, and of course, good luck to the Tribe. I think that's one of the teams that they sponsor out there as well. That are still out on the softball circuit. You and I have since have retired from the softball circuit, but it doesn't mean that we've retired our stories. So to speak. So
we can't tell all the stories.
We don't have to tell all the stories, but we can tell some of them. Out there.
Not.
You can tell a couple of them. We have been submitted a few of them as well. And I'll read out one later, but I want to hear your first. Give me a softball story. Chronicle the Chronicle for me. I know you've been up there. You got to have something.
We played in Winchester, but whenever I played, they didn't have the Chronicle. The big tournament. The big tournaments in around this area were the Coyote Classic in Tullahoma and the Coca-Cola Classic in Tullahoma. So, I mean, that was like the mecca of softball in this area. And, I don't know what it's like now, but I know whenever we were playing it, during that time, let's say from 1975 probably up until 1990 is when I was playing a lot. Warren County had some of the best teams in the state. I mean, year in and year out, when you went to Tullahoma, usually the final 8, there would be at least 3 teams from Warren County in there. So it was like, and I played USSSA softball most of the time. The league we played in was ASA sanctioned, but we played in tournaments in USSSA. And we played in district tournament in ASA, but the state tournament in USSSA, and went to the world tournament one time. No, actually, twice in USSSA. So, but I just remember how prevalent the teams around here were. We played, I thought, in the toughest league in this entire state. We had to, for our class. We were Class C at the time. We got bumped up to Class B for part of one season. And that was very eye-opening. I can tell you that, playing against Class B guys. Those were mostly professional softball players, or semi-professional anyway. But my biggest memories of playing softball it was every weekend, and the guys that I played with were like a second family to me. I mean, I spent more time with them in the summertime than I did with my family for a long, long time. Until you guys came along, basically.
For sure.
Yeah. And I even played a lot for the first 3 or 4 years that you guys were alive.
Yeah. So tell me, who are some of the names that were standouts back then? Because I know you're going through the great things about softball, but we want the real stories, the behind the scenes stories of softballs. Because I'll give you one that Jordan Elkins submitted to us, and he said, after a particularly rough night at the plate and in the field at the Chronicle on a Friday night, Shannon and Marty Powers, I'm assuming it was just Marty Powers, Marty Powers threw some old aluminum bat Casey Talbert was swinging that night into Tim's Ford Lake in what could only be described as a fiery post-game speech.
Just a little bit?
Yeah. And Brett Simmons also has said that if we're going to continue to do this segment, that he thinks that that Casey Pelham and Jordan Elkins should actually do the softball story time, which, hey, we're fine with. If they want to come in and film it, we can just go, hey, we're going to take a quick break and send you the softball story time with Casey and Elkins.
Would love to hear some of the stories about Strawberry Ink.
Oh, there's probably some stories back in the day about that.
Brett was over at the house the other day, and he noticed I still had a hat of y'all's that's pristine.
Yes.
He said it's the only one he's seen around. And most of the rest of them are torn up or dirty or whatever else.
He sent me a picture of it, and I was like, man, that is an absolute wild relic from those days. I think someone pointed out in the store and in those memories of all the softball time said that the night that we busted out the tuxedo jerseys. Yeah. Well, which I didn't have the heart to tell her. I'm like, I wasn't there that night on any of that. In fact, I think Tyler Hillis has my tuxedo jersey. I've never seen it again.
Probably not.
Keep it.
I would say so after that.
I don't need it back.
Yeah. Well, the ones I like were the Hawaiian shirts.
Yep.
Those were pretty good. Those were nice uniforms. The funniest thing for us about uniforms was, 1 year we had several different sponsors, but one year we bought cut-off football pants for our shorts. Okay. Well, whenever they came in, it was a good idea, we thought, whenever we ordered them, because, football players practice in them all the time, and they came down to your knee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course they laced up, which that was okay.
Yes.
When we got them in, they were about mid-thigh. Everybody, I said, okay, guys, we got our new uniforms in. I'm going to pass them out. First game, we're going to wear these cut-off shorts.
Yeah.
And everybody came in that first game. Most everybody was wearing sweatpants over them. Because I'm not playing in these cut-off football
running out to YMCA? What's going on?
We should have been coming out to YMCA.
Every at-bat's the village people playing. What's going on?
Yeah, they were short shorts. I'm telling you, they were short shorts.
Softball and Daisy Dukes, man. You gave us a hard time about wearing strawberry jerseys.
Exactly.
Come on.
But that was probably the funniest thing that we ever did. Of course, there was that one world tournament where it rained. I've told you about that several times, where it was so wet that home plate was completely covered with water. So the umpires put sand in the cups for the corners of the plate and the batter's box.
That's the wildest thing ever.
But the funniest thing about that was afterwards. Well, we had a player that completely disrobed, got in his car, put a napkin across his lap, and went to a drive-thru to get him something to eat.
Yeah.
And drove home from Chattanooga, where the World Tournament was, completely unclothed.
It was a beach towel. Come on now. Don't you hit him with a napkin.
It was a beach towel.
Come on. Donna Malcolm Wanamaker says trips to Pizza Hut.
Oh, gosh. Well, the big thing that was singing to the Beach Boys on the jukebox.
Okay.
I get around.
Well, hey, we're gonna save some more of these stories that y'all have submitted in the comment section for later days, because again, too, we don't want to, can't spoil them all, man. We can't just use them all right now.
I'm gonna go home and see if I can find those shorts.
Go ahead.
No, I'm pretty sure those were all burned.
Yeah,
after that
I would hope
one
so.
wear.
Connor did point out that I'm not allowed to play in those shorts, and I'm definitely not allowed to wear them in the studio either. Donna Wanamaker also said you can say his name.
No.
She must know. She might know.
I don't know. She might have been in the car with him. I'm not sure. Maybe.
Beach towel, man. Come on.
Donna, can you confirm if it was a napkin or a beach towel, please?
Come on, man. That's cold. Oh, I just got a text message.
Well, you got to remember it was a cold rain that day.
I also just got. I did get a text message from somebody that said, "Keep digging for softball stories because he has plenty."
Oh, I do.
And that was from my mom.
Got plenty.
We will keep doing this.
The only thing
this
is
a running segment.
Yeah.
This will be a weekly segment.
You need to have a cold beverage when we sit down and talk about old softball stories, though.
Hey, listen, you can probably put one back there, over there. Hey, look, you're retired. I'm going to stick to the Diet Coke. You want to have a cold beverage on the show? It's Studio 605, man.
We got plenty of koozies.
Yeah, we got
so nobody will know, right?
Who would care?
Okay.
They're going to give you a hard time? Someone going to give you a hard time for cracking a cold one?
No, nobody give me a hard time for that.
I wouldn't think so. I mean, yeah.
I wouldn't care if they did or didn't.
Yeah,
anyway.
Don Lowry Wanamaker, cup at home plate during the rain and the outfield could not see. It was a napkin.
Well, I mean, I was just saying, you know. And it wasn't a cloth napkin either. That's all. I'm not going any further.
No further. All right.
You can't drag any more of that story out. But yeah, I mean, I slid across the outfield from right field all the way to left center, diving for a ball, which I missed.
Good job.
But it was one of those fields. The outfield was so wet that if the ball ever hit out there, it was going to the fence unless it was right at you. Because I mean, you know how it scoots across the wet grass. Yeah.
Yeah. Anything.
So I mean, I was going to try to stop it before it got there.
Yeah. If you could hit a line drive, it's taking off.
Yeah, that's exactly right. But if you ever hit a ground ball to the infield, you mostly were going to get on base if you could run. You got any traction getting to first base because after like 2 rolls, you just stop in the mud. I mean, so if there wasn't anybody close to it, they had to run to the ball, then had to pick it up, get it out of the mud, and throw it over the first
Doing
base.
the tap dance too because you can't stop.
Because
if you try to run right at it,
you're going right up under you. That's
doing
right.
the tap dance.
Absolutely.
I've been there, man. Been there. All right. Well, hey, listen. Let's do some dramatic lyric readings. I know that you had your own thought process here. It's holiday week. Holiday weekend coming up. So what you got for your lyrics, my man? I'll let you. Hey, clear your throat. Be ready.
Oh. Beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties, above the fruited plain. That's for you, Connor. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea. And yours?
Well, she was an American girl, raised on promises. She couldn't help thinking that there was a little bit more to life somewhere else. After all,
yes,
it was a great big world with lots of places to run to. Yeah, if she had to die trying, she had one little promise she was going to keep. Yeah, I didn't really follow your suggestions on that one.
Well, the song's about America.
Songs about America.
Yeah, didn't have to be patriotic songs.
Yeah, not necessarily.
But that's one of my favorite Ray Charles songs.
Yes.
He did a really good job with that.
And mine was obviously.
The imagery was great. Tom Petty.
Tom Petty.
Yeah.
Yes, American Girl. And Connor Guessed to Use Me by Bill Withers.
One of these days, Connor.
Yeah. Someone also
and
said,
that's for Justin.
Someone also said, try to do Proud to Be an American as Trump.
and proud to be an American.
Where
at least I know I'm free.
Well, not
You
really.
may not be.
We're not really
I'm
free.
It's not real free.
I'm free. You might not be free. We're free. America's free.
Warren County Way is free.
The Warren County Way is free. It's free. It's totally free.
Free.
All right, man. Well, let's go. Let's roll. Let's roll with it. Get you a couple of your jokes in, and then we'll call it a weekend.
Well, Jeff, I'm getting old.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, thanks for agreeing with me.
Oh, yeah, you're retired.
You're getting old, too.
Yeah, I am getting old.
Yeah, the older I get, though, the earlier it gets late. That's really one of the problems. But this last week, I went to my doctor, and he said, I'm going to have to send you to a specialist. And I didn't really know, what kind of special it was going to be. Well, he sent me to an archaeologist. That was very, very hurtful.
Digging up bones, man.
I know, it's terrible. But I did call the incontinence hotline the other day.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, they asked me if I could hold. And I couldn't, by the way. You know that you're getting older when you have a party and none of your neighbors notice. That's bad. And, I've been looking for things to do.
Go ahead.
Just out in the county, and, I'm retired, and I want to help other people out. So I've been going to retirement homes, and I've been going in there and trying to cheer people up, tell a few jokes, sing a song or two. And I always take my time as I'm going out the door and saying, I hope you guys get better. I was leaving the other day, and some guy says, I hope you do too.
Hey, well, listen, because we're July 4th weekend, I'll help you out a little bit on this one, too. We'll do a little banner back and forth here.
Go.
Dad, what do colonists wear to the Boston Tea Party?
I have no idea.
T-shirts.
T-shirts. Oh.
Also, what was the
down.
most popular dance in 1776?
I have no idea. Tell me.
The Independence.
I should have known that. I was alive back then.
What does the Statue of Liberty stand for?
Freedom?
It can't sit down.
Oh. She
can't
sit
down.
She.
My apologies. Oh,
yeah.
Hey,
call her Dan.
Don't assume genders.
That's right.
All right, man.
Come and squash you with a...
What you got? Give me your best one. Close it down.
Oh, I don't have any best ones of that.
Oh.
But you know that I have been trying to lose weight, right? I'm going to the gym every day. I'm walking. I'm lifting weights a little bit.
Doing the 5K this week?
No, not doing the 5K. Smart. I do a 5K every day.
Smart. Yep.
Yeah. A little over 3 miles every day. Some days I do 4. But anyway, it's just not enough. I'm still not losing enough weight. So I thought I would try doing yoga. Okay. So anyway, I'm out there and I'm stretching and I'm pulling, I'm tugging, I'm, just moving every which way you can. Well, I finally got my shirt on, but the session was over.
All right, that's going to do it for Father and Son Thursday, the Simmons Says Show again. Presented by Mud Bums Family Sports Grill, 507-2867. Again, you can get it over there. In fact, they are open now, so go over there and get your lunch specials. Have a good time on those. You got the $10 lunch specials, also the meat and 3 that will be open. They will be open again tomorrow. They are closed on the 4th, but they will be open back on the 5th. Go check out the World Cup games over at Mud Bums. We will be back tomorrow.
What do Winnie the Pooh and Alexander the Great have in common?
No clue.
Same middle name.
I'll do it. I am Jeff Simmons. That is Don Simmons. We'll be back on Father and Son Friday next week.